Yeah, I heard it say that. Are you gonna wear your headphones?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Oh, I hear the hum of goodness.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh-oh, there's the other tiny microphone going bye-bye.
My uniform.
Check, 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 check.
Ba 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 ba.
All right, here we are. Season 2.
That's right, baby.
We didn't even plan that. That was
No.
all organic.
Welcome back to another episode of the Nut Farm podcast. Future Dear Media, future. What are the other ones?
Red Bull.
Red Bull, Menstrual Cup supporters.
We'll give it a whirl, but
There we go. Oh yeah, put it up on its pedestal where it belongs.
right
I'd
where it
like everyone to
belongs.
see the bejeweled,
Did you
jewel
find it?
encrusted. I think that was all you, baby.
I do too, which is once again, we've been hanging out a good amount of
It's
time.
very me coded, but you
Very
definitely picked it up I think at the Bath and Body Works when we buy our pallets of candles.
Sometimes I get a little impulsive.
Well, you know what though? When the weather is not horrible, we open the door and burn these candles, and it's so incredibly potent that it draws people in from the courtyard.
Yep.
They're like, what is that majestic aroma?
What is it? I am worried I didn't hit record on that one. So give me 1 second. We're starting to make this a little bit more difficult than it needs to be, but
Just hang with us, guys. We're trying a new setup here. We're trying to improve upon, give more angles, get tricky with it, cut things together, make it a little more visually interesting,
yeah, no.
And she's back.
And then I also
back.
should have organized my space a little bit better. So because I'm feeling a little short of breath, but I
Don't worry about it. I'll take over for a minute.
I think I'm good. Do I look good?
You look great.
Do I look pretty?
Sure. You look fantastic.
What every girl wants to hear. Sure, you look fine.
You look great. I always think you look great.
Thanks, babe.
I'm wearing a Lana Del Rey t-shirt.
Yeah,
Lana Del Rey
what
is
that was.
she's number 2 for me. Close second.
Like girl crush?
No. Like in my rankings of favorites, obviously Taylor's one.
Oh, I get you. I got you.
Number 2 is Lana.
Gotcha.
Lana married a swamp boat tour giver.
I did know that.
Yes. And then she has recently announced that she is changing the release date, I believe, of her next album and changing the title to be Stove.
Oh, interesting.
I can't remember. I think her dude's name might be Steve. I'm hoping it's a nod to
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
Oh, I love.
Wouldn't that be so funny?
Yes. Very funny.
I love her. She's so funny. Did I ever tell you the story about how I saw her once at oh God, where was I? I don't know. Some music festival. I think it was at ACL. And she's up there just swaying and being all, like how Milana is. And then she's smoking a cigarette, of course. And she's like, can somebody turn down the fucking subwoofer? And I was like,
Queen.
that's a real one.
Queen.
That's a real one right there.
Get it, Lana.
But her songwriting skills are just amazing.
Yeah.
She's got some really good shit.
If you dive into I'm not somebody that listens to lyrics very often, but I have since.
Are you like more of a melody?
Yes, the beat.
Okay.
Particularly the bass. I like what the vibration.
Come with the bass, come with the bass, dum.
Exactly.
Okay.
So anything with a good deepness to it, shocker, I'm here for. But recently I've been getting more intrigued because I love Jessie Murph and I love that you love Taylor. So I've kind of been listening to a little bit more of the actual words in songs. And people are so talented.
I know.
They're so talented. Jessie Murph is just she could probably be my number 1 right now.
You just saw her, didn't you?
Yeah. And she was great.
Yeah.
She's a tiny little nugget.
Where was what venue?
Downtown Phoenix, right by the Sun Stadium. It's been named 100 different things. I want to say Mountain Bank, something along those lines.
Oh, okay.
Mountain
Mountain of American Music Awards. And
Eagles
Jesse Murphy
and
and the
Patriots.
here they play here. The sun shines.
Okay, let's just get this right out the get-go.
What?
The engagement. Let me tell you this.
My
I'm going to tell you my point of view from this, and then we'll let Missy just take it away because obviously she's the super fan. I get a text message from my daughter Bree, and she said, "Have you heard about or have you been on social media?" And I'm like, I haven't all day."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "So you haven't heard the news about Taylor and Kelce and Trav?" And I'm like, "Is it just the pod and the album, or is there something more?" And then she types back in all caps letters, "engaged." And I immediately call Missy and I ask Missy if she's been on social media, and she then tells me that she knows about said information. I'm like, "Yay, let's celebrate together." And then my sensitive brain starts really working and I'm fighting this urge. And so, of course, I have to tell her what's going on in my crazy brain. And I'm like, "I know that this is crazy and I know that this isn't accurate. But what I'm feeling right now is that I had to hear about your engagement from another person.
Yeah.
And that really hurts. My feelings are my feelings are hurt by you right now."
My goodness.
And it was weird how it really did land with me. I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me?"
I don't know. I didn't really. I was just like, Adam told me. I was at home with Eli. He was sick. I was doing a bunch of things. I didn't feel well. And then honestly, I'm like, maybe she's sick of me talking about Taylor all the time. We had just done the whole like talk about the pod, life of a showgirl. And I was like, maybe I should just kind of like pump the brakes on this for a moment. And I'm like, plus she's probably already seen it because
I'm on social
you
media.
always know things before me. I just figured you knew, but it wasn't like I'm not going to tell Gretchen about this exciting news. Looking back, I could see how you would think that, but it was definitely not intentional.
Yeah, I know that. Still hurt though.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, but can we talk about it now?
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's
Do you think that he did it to her song? It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
I don't know. But do you know who spilled the most information about it?
The brother?
Good old Ed. Travis's dad.
Oh,
Somebody
stop.
cornered him somewhere and got him to talk about it.
Stop.
And he's
Oh, I
given
love
us
this.
so much. He's given us a lot. He said exactly where it happened. He said when it happened, which was like 2 weeks ago, which people are speculating that he proposed on the 13th because the 13th is
Oh
November.
my gosh.
It was in a garden in somewhere in Kansas City area. And I think they were going to dinner, but it had this really pretty backspace. And he's like, well, why don't we go back and have a glass of wine while we're waiting for our dinner? And then
Oh
that's
my
where it all happened.
Can I tell you how much I love that he's the one that spills it? Like,
Dad.
that's very sweet.
He's so funny.
And so now he's gonna have to be guarded. Like, you
Yeah.
can't talk to him alone.
No, no, he needs to be told.
But I
Like,
kind of love that.
and then he also was like, no, they haven't planned anything yet. Like, he's just fully,
Yeah.
spilling the beans. But I just listened to the follow up to the Taylor episode of New Heights where they like are going back through the interview and everything like that. And in the beginning, Jason comes on and he's like, Travis isn't here for this, but we just all found out. We want to say congratulations to Travis and Taylor. We're so happy and blah blah blah. Like their hype between those brothers, I just love. And somebody
Yep.
had sent me an article about how the Kelce brothers are like dismantling toxic masculinity in front of everybody.
Love that. Yep.
Because they're just who they are. They're not super careful in what they say or what they do.
Yeah.
But they're also like just so kind and supportive of her and his wife, Kylie. And they're just like not toxic.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, you know.
They're so good.
And the brother was like, it's just, you know, everybody, it's so you, it was like really you. Like everybody likes you. Like you see him, like this is who he
Mhm.
is. He's like, no, not everybody likes me. A lot of people hate me. He goes, but there are people that don't know you.
Right.
Everyone that knows you
Yeah.
likes you,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
And like he was just saying how great it was to see them, you know, interact together and give this like deep expose with her that she
Mhm.
has not done
Yeah.
in forever. And they don't have a lot of people that work on their podcasts. They have like their main dude, Brandon, or whatever his name is, and he'll chime in here and then, but like they don't have a lot of people around for this.
Right.
And so he was like, we were like freaking out because here we are being entrusted with this information that would normally be given on like a Tonight Show
Totally.
or
Yeah.
some sort of show where you have like 100 people on staff. He's like, it's me and freaking homeboy over here. And we're like, you know, like, I don't screw this up.
Right.
But they said her people were lovely
Aw.
and afterwards they talked to her and like, how do you think? She's like, I loved it. I thought it was great. And
Yeah.
so all good feedback from her, from them, and yeah, I just couldn't be more happy for them.
Same.
After I needed to see them
Mhm.
together.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I needed to see their interaction and I need to see the way that he looks at her and the way that she looks at him. And oh my God, the announcement
Mm-hmm.
with her song. So high school and then the English teacher and the PE teacher getting married.
Yes.
Like
It's all perfect.
it's so great. It's so perfect. And I'm very happy for them.
Me
And I
too.
can't wait to see the wedding. And the ring is exactly what I would have picked.
Yep.
It's like an antique inspired,
Yeah.
enormous. I think it's an elongated cushion, if I
Mhm.
had to guess. It's
Mhm.
perfection.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I love that they just went ahead and just posted the cheesy, like, here's our engagement photos.
Yep.
You know, like even
Yes.
Taylor Swift wants to post engagement photos.
Right. They are giving the people what they
They're feeding the Swifties. I mean, we are like eating as much as we
How
can.
about Trav addressing the Swifties?
Yeah.
Being like, oh, who else? That one dad that goes on that has
Somebody.
you've sent me stuff and I follow him as well, but he's the one that goes, hope that helps
Mhm.
at the end.
Mhm.
And he's like, anything that allows my daughters and my wife to think that it's a family event for me to watch football, he's like, I'm here for it. But
Yeah.
it was really, but travel, oh, smile or
Thumbs up
thumbs
for
up.
rock and roll.
I'm here for all of it. And I love how he calls her Tay Tay. I love how he's like giddy in love with her. And it's like just so mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting it. She's
Yeah.
getting her happy ending and I'm so happy and I cannot wait for the wedding. And because
Yeah.
what I didn't know about her that I learned
Mhm.
through the podcast was how meticulous of a planner she is.
Oh.
I knew she was intentional in her choices of everything when it came to the music, but
Mhm.
like she mentioned it multiple times like I love to plan. I love to plan.
Right.
So every detail of this wedding is going to be just
Mhm.
picture perfect for them.
I'm
And then Travis was like, "Oh yeah, and the Easter eggs she dropped." And Jason was like,
Totally.
What?
Yeah.
There were Easter eggs in the podcast?" He's like, "Oh yeah." But he wouldn't tell.
That feeds into another topic I wanted to talk about.
Mhm.
The Easter eggs are too much for me.
Why?
Because you can make an Easter egg out of anything and everything, and
Yeah.
it makes my brain go on like one of those cartoon characters that starts spinning and then the steam comes out of the ears
Mhm.
because you just don't know. And then there's all these people that keep putting like all these things together, and I just get very overwhelmed with it. I love it for the Swifties,
Mhm.
but I have to tap out because I get too
Yeah.
in it. Like it's too much for me.
I love a puzzle. Do you know this about me?
I think
I love figuring out a puzzle or
Mhm.
whatever. So like when we play games, me and Animal play Zelda. Whenever there's like a puzzle to figure out, he
Yes.
calls me in the room because I love to look at it and figure out how to fix it
Oh,
and make it work.
yeah.
So when I see these things and I'm like, I'm scanning the back of the shelves, I'm
Mhm.
seeing what's on there. You know, I haven't gotten too much into it yet.
Are you gonna rewatch it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, 100%. I've already re-listened to most of it,
Oh man.
but
Like those
yeah.
escape rooms and such are
Oh,
extremely
see, I love
can't.
them.
I can't
We
do
should
it.
go to an escape room.
I quit. I'll support you. I'll bring you drinks. and like feed you
I'll be like
beverages.
looking and I'll be like, that one book is shifted differently. There must be something inside.
I'll make sure that you're hydrated and fed, and that I'll make you laugh, but if only if you want me to make you laugh, because maybe you're really into it and you don't want to laugh because it will distract you.
Right.
But I will not participate. I'll be there for moral support.
Okay. That's fine.
Because I'll just sit there and be like, that might be it. Or I'll be like, can you let me out? I quit.
It's so funny the amount of like passion and like intensity you have for like sports.
Mm-hmm.
I have for figuring out puzzles.
There's another facet of your Red Bull athleticism.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the twins.
I know. I tried to get it to fit, but they wouldn't.
They're up there.
They're
They're on their pedestal. Mine's not showing the label. There we are. There we are. I enjoyed this
with my
flavor quite a
anxiety
bit.
hands. Did you see my shaky hands?
Yeah, a little shake. What does Corey say? Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
I like the strawberry apricot.
I love that one.
Or apricot?
Probably apricot. I'm an apricotter.
That's interesting.
All right. Anything else you want to touch on as far as the engagement?
No, I mean, I think everybody's probably, I personally can't get enough. Like you could just sustain my life force on just pure Taylor and Travis content. But I know not everybody is that eager. So I think I'll just leave it at, Mazel Tov. I'm so happy for them. And
L'chaim.
L'chaim. I'm gonna follow this closely. If we don't get wedding pics, I'm gonna be upset. But I think it's probably a ways off because she's got to do her promo of Life of a Showgirl and all that stuff. He's got the season coming up. So I think the wedding's probably at least, you know what? I think they'll do it next off season after this season. I think they'll do it. I think they'll plan it for
Didn't you already
probably
say that they probably are already married?
Yeah, that was wrong.
But maybe they are, and they're just now like, it doesn't matter.
I think probably next spring.
Okay, let's go for that.
Mm-hmm.
There was some of the other memes are so funny how people really think that they know her, or that they know Taylor, but then they're like, but Taylor doesn't know us.
I know. It's a really weird thing.
I can see how that would be. But I feel like that way with sports players. Like I feel like I'm friends with Devin Booker and he does not know who I am.
Well, he might.
Unless he sees me peering in his windows at night.
He might know. He sent him that beanie.
Yeah, I sent him a whole goddamn package.
So maybe he does. I wonder what happened with him and Kendall. Anyway, we've talked about that before.
I've texted him a couple more times.
Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy. Anyways, okay, so here's a couple, like, we'll just clean up some housekeeping things. We still have our farmers market coming in. It's gonna be on the 14th, Sunday the 14th, up here right at G-Soul. It's gonna be amazing. Come to the farmers market. The other thing is I have a new app coming out. It's not me personally, it's not my app, but I get to participate in said app doing none other than the thing that I don't do very often, teaching movement, and it's going to be great. Be aware of that on social media.
What's it called?
Strict Vision Athletics.
Should I say she's a star of the app? She's the featured teacher. It's really good. Her downward dog is phenomenal.
I really try to perfect my down dog.
It was really, really good.
You know what I always say when I teach down dog?
What?
Ass in the air, chest down. Get your ass in the air.
I've never seen you teach yoga.
That's pretty fun. I just teach how I talk.
Did you just like come up with a flow and then do that, or like what?
Yeah, I have a pretty standard. When I had my yoga studio, I did a standard grateful flow for one because I can't think of new shit to do. It was overwhelming and I just didn't have enough bandwidth to do that. So I made and a lot of yoga studios just have like a flow that you always do over and over again. So people know what to expect. And so that's what I would teach. And honestly, I teach the poses that were the most powerful for me. That's what I teach in the recovery centers, like pigeon, like big hip openers. And when the people don't listen to my words, like there's one where it's 90 and 90, you're on your back and your knees go side to side and they're supposed to stay wide and your feet are supposed to stay wide. And everybody's knees still come together. So I cue it over and over and over again. Like the wider you get your knees, the more of a hip opener this is going to be
Gotta
for you.
spread them. Spread those legs clean open.
And then I start remembering, oh my God, there's people with trauma in regard to that kind of
Walk
stuff.
over,
So
you're like, what's wrong with you? Spread open. They start screaming.
they're like, no, PTSD. I had a client leave the other day because they said the singing bowls were like stirring up their PTSD, which their bowls are doing their job. Like it's bringing to the surface what's supposed to be healed.
PTSD from what? Did they get hit with a bowl in the
I
past?
think he was a veteran. A lot of veterans do
Oh.
not like, a lot of military people do not like the bowls.
That's interesting. Maybe it's like that deep hum. It reminds me of like a plane approaching.
Yeah, like a siren or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I can totally see it, but
Yeah.
in my head, somebody who really doesn't have PTSD, I can't say much. So take this for just surface value, knowing that you have to sit in the muck. You have to sit in the feelings so then they can soon pass and we take the power away from them and all of that stuff. But it's also their journey and they just get to meet themselves wherever they're at. Okay, so we have the new app. I did want to do an update on my jealousy. A few podcasts back, I said that I'm never jealous, which is true, but I was very abrasive in my words where I was like talking about Steve cheating on me, and I was like, fine, do it.
Yeah.
If Steve cheated on me, I would be devastated. I would be so upset. And so when I acted as if I was this big bad bitch, I still have the same sentiment. Like, if you're going to cheer on me, go and cheer on me, and you just don't get me anymore, and that's okay, and that's fine. But I acted like it wouldn't bother me, and it would really, really hurt my feelings.
You hurt your own feeling?
Yeah, I re-listened to the pod, and then I get these little tidbits. We're like, oh, and then the other one that I want to do is when we were talking about the nudes that Austin did, how there was thousands of nudes. My question to you is, does he reuse pics? So does one chick get the same pic that he sent another
100%.
chick?
Yeah.
Right. And so, I mean, that's just smart business, I suppose.
It's efficient.
It's efficient.
He gets a one. It's a great angle. You know, why reinvent the wheel every time?
Yeah.
Just keep that one in your hidden, send it out.
Totally.
Or I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong and he is just stripping down and
Thousands of times.
constantly shooting himself in various poses, various locations, various settings. That could be the case, but I would think he would have like his set, you know, select photos.
Yeah.
And he would circulate through those and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Austin, if you're listening,
give us your 2 cents.
Tell us the truth. Let us know.
Okay, next topic. Single dads.
Oh, yeah.
Set this. This is like the funniest, best thing ever. We have at our school one single, I'm sure maybe there's more single dads.
No, I think he's the only. He's the only one. God bless him.
And Missy said something the other day.
A lot of stuff, you guys, comes up at pickup when we're sitting in the car and we're people watching, and then these things kind of come to the surface. And this gentleman, his child, I don't want to get too specific here as to protect his precious privacy. His child is in Peyton's grade. And I just don't know why, but I have a really, really soft spot. And you know, I don't give men a lot of grace, okay? Like I'm their biggest critic.
Totally.
For single dads that are like showing up, taking them to you know, dropping them off, making sure the little backpack straps are on their shoulders.
Totally.
Handing them their little water bottle. You know, the little kid's hair is usually muffed up because guys don't care about that. But you know, he's got his
sticker.
He tried. He's walking him across. And you know, the level of like sadness this drums up in me, and feeling like I need to help him somehow.
Totally.
Is so weird and completely uncalled for, and I don't know why. But I see this guy and I'm like, oh God, there he is.
There he is, just being strong.
There he is.
Being strong for his family.
Yep. It's carrying the load.
And then so we always look at the juxtaposition of a single mom.
Yeah,
And both of
half
us.
these bitches out there are probably single moms, but it's always the one mom bringing the kid to school. I don't give a shit about them. It's the one single dad
So one single dad.
carrying the torch.
And doing it just humbly. Doesn't want any.
He's doing what's right.
He's doing what's right.
He's sacrificing his own happiness to take care of his child.
He just loves her so much.
I know.
But all the other single moms were like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. They're like, where's my trophy?
It's like the one juxtaposition that I think I shared the same sentiment in it, where you just give this single dad so much grace and so much kudos for being a single dad.
Yeah.
But a single mom, you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'm like, well, where's the mom? You know,
Right.
to make it one step worse, if the wife has passed away, then I can't
Yeah.
even handle it. Like, if he's a widow,
Mm-hmm. Or what about if the mom's a drug addict?
I don't feel as sad about that.
You know?
No. If the wife was tragically, if her life came to a very
Like they had
untimely end,
Like they had a good marriage and she passed.
yes,
Oof.
I can't handle that.
And he'll never marry again
Correct.
because he's in love with her forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't want to have these kinds of emotions drum up every time I see this gentleman cross the street that I've never spoken to. It's insane. But I can't help it. Every time he goes by, I look at her and I'm like,
There he is. There's our single dad.
Single dad soldier.
And we make up these crazy stories.
Well, yeah,
Maybe he's not even a single dad. Do you know that for real?
I do know that for real.
Okay.
But I don't know the backstory. I don't know why. I don't know if the mom just like, God forbid, abandoned them.
Mm-hmm.
If she's dead.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How can we find out?
I could ask around.
Okay. We'll report back.
I could check. I could do a gentle check with my sources.
Do you know one time I made up a story that I had an imaginary boyfriend? Did I tell you this?
Oh my God, you did a George Glass?
I don't know what a George Glass is,
From
but
the Brady movies where she makes up the boyfriend and she's like, I have a boyfriend. What's his name?
Yes.
George Glass. Because there's a glass.
Yes.
And then Marcia's like, I don't know any boys named George Glass at our school.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what I
Good. Tell me all about this imaginary man.
Okay, so he wasn't it was like a human, and I thought he was cute. So something happened with an ex where we rekindled and he had a girlfriend at the time, and then I was like, well, I have a boyfriend too. And he's like, who? And I'm like, his name is Ben. And I met him at the gym. He's like, how long have you been together? I'm like, 3 months. And I had this like elaborate story, like this ruse.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Ruse? Ruse?
You know, yeah. Ruse.
A ruse.
Yeah.
Was it? But I was so proud of myself how quick it came off my tongue.
Did you pretend he texted you and called you in front of him? Were you like, you're so
No,
funny?
but I did have this like good guilty conscience like aura about me. Like when we were talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I
deserve this.
I'm not being good to Ben either. Ben did not exist.
Iconic. I love
It
it.
was so good. I'm normally not a real good liar.
Wait, was the guy, I'm assuming it was Kevin.
Mhm.
Did he actually have a girlfriend or was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he ever find out?
That Ben wasn't real?
Correct.
I don't think he gave a rip. Because there was another guy that I really was dating and he pursued me so hard and he didn't care about that said fella.
So there was already one in the wings and you made up a second?
No, this was just an ongoing saga throughout our whole relationship.
Oh, okay.
Like that was probably year 2, 3. And then at the very end was like a 3, 4.
Don't you wish we could like meet each other's exes?
Yes.
How weird would that be?
That'd be awesome.
Oh my God. I'd be like, hey, Kevin, you fuckface.
He's a nice enough guy.
He sounds like a piece of shit.
He's just a Peter Pan. Like he just never wanted to grow up.
I see.
And the moment that he felt
Man
like
down.
the moment he felt clamped down, he was like, I gotta go bang a bitch. And then that's what he did.
Wow.
And just
Quality.
and so I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna date you anymore.
Correct. I'm going back to Ben.
Yeah, Ben and I are gonna get back.
Ben and I are going to be very happy together.
Ben was hot. Like Ben was
Ben's hot. Ben bought me things and takes me to dinner and rubs my feet.
sometimes I'd try to
Thinks I'm
walk.
funny.
This was at LA Fitness, right there on Scottsdale Road and like McDowell or Thomas, one of those.
Yeah.
And I would try to walk by Ben to see if he would give me the time of day, and he wouldn't ever look at
Oh,
me.
so there really was a Ben.
I don't know his name. I just know this human, and then I named him Ben and brought up this whole
So
saga.
he was your muse. You created this character off of this
Yes.
person who you don't
Yes.
know who they were.
Yes, he had a job.
Mhm.
He had like I made up a whole story about
Yeah.
like a good psycho would.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
So shout out to single dads
Yeah.
and making up stories that aren't true.
And all single parents.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly.
Mhm.
Like I don't know how they do it.
Let's
It's
shout out
insane.
Betsy. My mom was a little rock star.
Shout out to Betsy.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something dude cheerleaders in NFL.
Yeah.
Have you seen this? How do you feel about it?
Well, I don't care. I mean, I think dude cheerleaders are great. That's how you do better stunts and shit.
Mm-hmm. But these ones are not the stunt people. They're full on cheerleaders.
Great.
Same.
I don't care.
I could give two rips. I'm happy that they're
They're performers at the end of the day.
100%.
You want to go down there and be a performer? Don't act like
Mhm.
10% of the people in the audience aren't homosexual.
Right.
Like let's
Right.
give pleasure for everybody. Let's not just objectify the women. Let's objectify everybody.
Right.
Then it's an even
I've never
playing
even
field.
thought about that. Totally. And they wear shorts. They're not wearing little skirts. Not that that would even fucking matter either. But so here's my question to you. Do you think that if someone doesn't like the new cheerleaders, they are homophobic? There was this juxtaposition.
Not necessarily. I think
Right.
that some people just don't like breaking tradition.
Mm-hmm.
And they might, God forbid, find it distracting to have to look down there and feast their eyes upon something that's not like a sea of scantily clad women.
Yeah.
So I think they can shut the fuck up and get over it and watch your goddamn football game anyway.
Right.
Like, shut up.
I think so too. I think so too. Because I'm like, it is like a new thing to see. And when something is new, you're like, whoa.
Mhm.
And then you adjust and then it's fine and we move on. But I
Yeah.
could see how some people, just based off the tradition or just based off of not ever seeing it,
Mhm.
would be like, whoa. But
Yeah.
they're not homophobic. Like they're not against or show hate towards.
No, if you could be like, I don't know about that, and then just go about your life, like,
Yeah.
and
You just
don't
move
like
on.
say shit about them or
Yeah.
anything, like,
Yeah.
just like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I
Yeah.
say the more the merrier.
Me too.
Let's get everybody out there shaking that thing.
Oh my gosh. I would love for you to teach me a dance and have me try to perform it.
That's like my dream. Let's do it.
It's going to take you a long time.
What do you want to do? Should we learn abracadabra?
Is that? Yeah.
That one's a hard one.
I can do it.
Abracadabra, abracadabra.
I'm gotten
Feels
good
to
with
be
my chest
under your feet,
pulses.
the
Like how
boys
people
on
do
fire.
this. Oh, wait.
That choreo is pretty challenging. I could play around. I could also do Slave for You. I know that one right off the top of my head.
Okay, let's do that one.
Okay.
I love a good Brit.
Yeah.
I'm
Any chance to dance. Any chance to dance.
but just be patient with me. Okay.
Patience is my middle name.
You haven't seen me try and dance prettily.
You think I'm gonna go like Abby Lee on you?
Are you gonna make me
fuck out of here?
and I refuse to count. I'm not doing 5, 6, 7, 8.
What? That's like I refuse to learn the alphabet, but I'm gonna read this book.
Oh, really?
You have to count.
Well, what can I just hit on the beat or hit on a word?
You can try that.
Oh my God, this is glitching.
You have
right
to
now.
learn the 8 count. Like, what do you?
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Are you doing Slave for You right now?
No, I was just just like, talking you through the count.
Okay, I'll try.
I have to teach it with a count. However you absorb it, you can absorb it through feeling the beats in your body,
Feel it in my body.
like a blind person.
Or
They feel vibrations.
yeah. Or a
Have you
deaf
seen that
person.
guy that clicks? Oh, this one might be too much for you.
Clicks his tongue.
Yeah. He is blind
Okay.
and he is no, he's not deaf. That wouldn't make sense. He basically uses what bats use.
Oh,
His
sonar.
he's like and he can
Stop.
yeah, for
That's
real.
not possible.
It's true. It's 100%
like he
possible.
bounces his sound off walls.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll show you after.
Okay, this is getting crazy. So let's just go right into Nicole Kidman. Have,
Oh,
like
where do we begin?
farmers, have we freaking heard about Nicole Kidman's daughter and what she's putting out into the world? That she was kept under the floorboards and her mom can turn people into ladders and has a multitude of ladders at their home that are actual people. And then she actually said that the daughter that is, has the same powers and she turned a rat into a step stool. And Nicole Kidman has now served her with papers to shut the fuck up and cease and desist.
Is this the model daughter or is this one of the ones with
I don't know. She's beautiful.
maybe
The
she's the
girl.
supermodel one?
I don't know. But I guess it was one that was not seen a whole lot because she was kept in the floorboards. But then she's like, but I ate well and I had help. So I'm like, are you sure it's just not a basement that your bedroom was in?
It's giving flowers in the attic. Did you read that book where
Mm-mm.
the parents didn't like having children, so they just locked them in the attic and
Mm-mm.
they like multiple died and there was like
Oh,
incest and it's
jeez.
one of the most depressing stories I've ever
That one
encountered.
deserves a swig.
Um, but I mean, wow, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
And if you could turn someone like ladders,
I know. Like it was, and I went, of course, down this rabbit hole, and I'm like, I wonder why I'm tired because the only time that I have open, and I
Mhm.
really didn't even have that time last night, I go down these wormholes of like, I don't even care about Nicole Kidman, to be totally honest. Nonetheless, her daughter,
Yeah.
nonetheless, there's superpowers of turning people into ladders. But then and my other brain is like, I want to turn people into ladders. Like,
Mhm.
teach me your ways. I want to be powerful like that.
Sure. Like it's the most interesting thing I've heard in a
And
while.
is it real? Because I believe in the woo-woo world that crazy shit happens.
Do you think we're like walking around and then there's like ladders and they're actually people and they're like, help me, help me?
I mean, the computer's right now on a ladder.
Oh my God, it's a person.
I wonder which one. It was
It's
Steve's
Ben.
ladder. Maybe Steve could turn people into ladders.
I'm sorry. That's just wacky.
I know. Like
But I
turning.
do love Nicole Kidman because she is like out there and wacky. And okay, remember the other day when I did the I will be your father figure dance? Okay, that
Yes.
was inspired by her movie Baby Girl. Did you
Mm-hmm.
see Baby Girl? Oh my God, you have to see it. There's a scene where her and the dude are dancing to that song, and it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I think
it's
I've
so
seen
good.
clips of that.
It's so good. But I love that she's pushing the limits on what actresses of a certain age are being cast to do, the
Mm-hmm.
characters that they're playing, how they're being shown. I love that
Mm-hmm.
she's putting her mature sexuality out there. Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't just shrivel up and die. She's like, I'm
Right.
still a hot piece of ass and
Yeah.
I'm going to film as many sex scenes as I can.
Yeah.
And I kind of love that
Oh,
for
I'm here
her.
for that too. Yep.
But also, like, she was married to Tom Cruise, so she's got to be a little nuts.
Little cuckoo.
Little, you know,
Divorced.
but
Yeah.
married.
Yeah. You have to see some of the cuckoo. Maybe he doesn't let his cuckoo out until later on.
She always looks phenomenal, but then I have to show this. I received this in the mail today. It's a Scottsdale magazine. That's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is her Balenciaga ad, which I have multiple issues with, but I think she looks stupid on there. Like it's a bad. I don't like it.
It doesn't even look like her.
No. Did you know she's doing Practical Magic 2 with Sandra Bullock?
Oh,
They're
I'll be
filming
there
it.
for that. I loved
I
Practical Magic.
love that movie.
I guarantee I was a witch in another life.
You're a witch in this life.
I'll take it.
Everyone says you're magical.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You turned that
And a lot of
ladder,
people who
somebody into that ladder.
I'm gonna own that. I did do that. A lot of people that fight the man when it comes to the woo-woo world say that I'm like a bad witch, like an evil witch. And I'm like, somebody whose my only goal on this mother freaking planet is to be love.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come at me like I'm a bad witch.
It's just it's like we're still doing this, like Salem. Like okay,
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
it's just so lame. I'm just so sick of the patriarchy.
Yeah, same.
Holding anybody who displays any kind of power has something that they don't understand. You get labeled as bad.
Yep. I just
And a
think
witch. Couldn't you have seen us in another life getting burned at the stake? Remember in
Yes.
Hocus Pocus where they're like, ha, 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 and they get hung? That was probably us.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would do it all over again.
Yeah.
Just this morning, I got a text message.
I was turning someone into a ladder.
I was being burned at the stake. And through my magic, I escaped. And here we are now podcasting.
Love that. See?
No, I'm just about ready this might hijack the whole pod. So let's talk about other things before I talk about this. I haven't even told you.
Okay, like I'm just gonna bullshit over this purse ad now. You have to fucking spill it.
I am so I've talked a lot about boundaries, right?
Yeah.
And I've been kind of coy about it, and there hasn't been a whole lot of like behind meat and potatoes of what it actually is, specifics, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready to just talk about the specifics
Okay.
because my dad I've asked my dad not to talk to me about politics or religion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by now, even all the farmers know that my spirituality is something that I hold extremely sacred because it keeps me alive.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps me in a space where I do not completely implode and become this maniac lunatic. And I feel protective and I'm protected and I feel safe and I'm always being guided. So it like settles my nervous system. And I've created a higher power that works for me from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is LDS and he has been pushing his agenda on me since I'm tiny. I'm 41 years old now, and I've asked him kindly and patiently and lovingly just to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he cannot help himself but continue.
Yeah.
So I have set extremely hard boundaries on not talking to him.
Yeah.
So recently, he's tried to reach back out. I want my dad in my life.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So I entertain. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, he calls, I was teaching, I sent him a text message saying, if you can fathom doing these things, one is which like you have to apologize.
Yeah.
You have to like just apologize. The other one is you have to take responsibility for this everything in the life. Like I'm a raging alcoholic. My other sister has depression and anxiety. Like there's real things
Mm-hmm.
that he has created because he is a parent and he produced or helped produce us and who we are.
Yeah.
And the other parts were like, just don't talk to me about those things.
Yeah.
And he cannot do it.
No.
So I just got a text message this morning saying something along the lines of like, I don't understand you. I do not disrespect you. And there was another little clip on how he gave Steve's brother a blessing. And underneath that, he says something along the lines of what happened to that girl that wanted me to give Dan a blessing when he was in his accident. And I can tell you what happened is, for one, Dan was dying.
Right.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
About to be gone, perish. I was desperate.
You throw everything at that.
Anything and everything.
Yeah.
And the other part was I got sober.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped trying to be trying for your affection.
Yeah.
I stopped trying to like get you to love me the way that I needed to be loved or show affection or even acknowledge that I existed
Mm-hmm.
in a way.
Yeah.
And I got in a healthy space and I found my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened to that girl.
Right.
But I've come to this, I had this whole text message all ready to fire off to him. And I'm like, you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. He's not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
This is never going to shift.
Right.
And so I'm just letting him go. And it's very finite in my little sweetheart. And it's like my little G is like breaking.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know that that's like what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like I can't keep doing the same thing
Mm-hmm.
and thinking that it's going to change.
Yeah.
So I just keep reinforcing that I am a strong woman, I am a smart woman, I am supported. This is not me being too sensitive or me trying to be a troublemaker or dramatic or anything like that. It's just like my peace is too important because if my peace gets rocked, who knows where my brain will take me.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, Gretty.
it's okay. And I don't want to I don't want to bring down the party, but it's also like I'm so fucking sick of protecting him
Yeah.
when why?
Right.
Like why?
Yeah.
If I can help somebody else feel like they're not an alien, that
Mm-hmm.
they're like that what's going on in their parental world isn't is real and they have a voice and they have the ability to like use it and set boundaries, like all
Mm-hmm.
the better. Like that's as difficult of a situation and struggle it is for me. Like I know that that's why I go through things so I can help
Yeah.
other people navigate it as well. But it's real and it's like
Yeah.
brutal.
I'm really sorry. I've seen this with you and him and everything and the patterns and he comes back and he says he'll do anything for a relationship. You give him these simple things that you need and he immediately fumbles and then throws it back on you. And it's like this merry-go-round of dysfunction that keeps happening and happening and
Mhm.
happening. And giving up on a parent relationship is very, very difficult, I could imagine. So you want to believe that they can do it this time,
Mhm.
and you want to believe
Mhm.
that they're capable of this, that, or the other. And it's like, well, sometimes they're not,
Mhm.
you know. And I hate this for you, and my heart breaks for you. And I think you stepping into it and owning it and putting it out there, I think is the first step to it becoming your reality. But I don't want you to be constantly questioning who you are, what you are, because
Mhm.
somebody refuses to, work with you in any kind of way. It's just it's just a cycle that keeps going on.
Yeah,
And.
totally. And God love my mom. I came to her and I think we probably have talked about this, but maybe not. Like when I got sober, like every single relationship in my world got a boundary and my mom was no different. And but she was we finally had a conversation and she was willing to like go to therapy with me and she was willing to say she's sorry and she was
Mm-hmm.
willing to like be like my goodness I thought I was just doing the best I could but like I'm so sorry if I hurt you or if that
Yeah.
and then she made correction like she made improvements on
Yeah.
the things that I needed her to do and she was humble about it and she was
Mm-hmm.
loving about it um and so she stays in my world because like she gives a rip
Mm-hmm.
even though she's far away and even though there's other things that play into that relationship that I set boundaries with but it's like she cared enough to like just show up and I think about what we would do for our own kids
Mm-hmm.
like that's the thing that really keeps me sane besides having like a small group of people that I share this stuff with now maybe a little bit larger but um is I I don't believe that what I'm asking for is a lot
No.
at all. And if my kids would ever come to me saying what I've come to my dad saying, I would give them everything.
There's so much else to talk about,
Yeah.
but not with him.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It always circles back to these hot button issues, and he will not leave them alone. And
Mm-mm.
it's like you said, so what are you supposed to do? just sit there and you disassociate and go catatonic while you get another lecture.
Right.
Like, and it's constant. Like
Right.
it's just
There's always something that he's teaching, always something that I need to learn, and always something. And then once again, the hottest button is that spirituality piece and my sobriety. And he puts his little 2 cents in there. And I'm
Mhm.
like, what are you doing
yeah, like what's your goal here?
to make me better? I tried what you had taught me in the beginning and it didn't work. And I kept being a hammered mess.
Yeah.
I tried something new and it worked. So like, can we praise that? Can we
Yeah.
celebrate that? Can we both coexist in our, I don't tell you that your shit's wrong,
Yeah.
but anyways, here it
A
is,
lot.
folks. There's the, let's pull the curtain back a little bit and get a little vulnerable on that one.
Yeah.
But I just can't sit and like, I just couldn't sit and not be more forthcoming with that information because it doesn't serve any of us
Yeah. Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, God knows you've tried. I've seen you. And I just hope that it can get to a place of peace and like he'll just respect not talking to you because like I don't think he can respect boundaries, but like yeah, you can't be bracing for impact constantly because you don't know when the letter is going to get delivered.
Right.
You don't know when the random call is going
Right.
to come. You don't know when the text is going to come. Like he doesn't even respect when you say I don't wish to talk to you anymore.
Totally.
And that's not, I mean, that just says, okay, I need you to do nothing. Don't do anything.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I know.
It's unfortunate.
It's a wild ride. It's a
For
very,
sure.
very wild ride, and our ego is very, very, very wild ride.
No.
Oh, it makes us do crazy things. But anyways, let's which other pieces of this do you want to talk about?
It's hard to transition
It is.
from
Have you
that.
ever heard of the 7 whys? Did
The
I?
7 Whys?
Have we talked about that?
Is that a show?
No.
Oh,
It's
I
a
was thinking of 13 Reasons Why.
oh,
The
what's
show
that?
that made me want to kill myself.
Oh, geez.
The girl kills herself and she leaves a note saying 13 reasons why I killed myself. And it is really, really,
Oh.
really sad
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and very disturbing. I
Oh,
watched that and I was like, dear
yikes.
God,
And that's real. Like that's a real thing out here in this world today.
for sure. Anyways,
So the 7 whys is we ask ourselves basically 7 whys. It's a exploratory, inquisitive way to get to the root cause of issues. So
okay.
what's one thing that I can use it for today? I
Like anxiety or why you do
yeah,
a
okay,
certain
let's
thing.
start there. Like I have anxiety. Okay, why? Okay, I have anxiety because I feel unsettled. Okay, why? I feel unsettled because there's so much to do and I don't feel like I'm getting everything done. Okay, why do you feel like you have to get everything done? And why does that cause you to be unsettled? And then ultimately by the 7 why, you get to the root cause, which is to be worthy, I need to be productive. I need to produce. I need to put stuff out. I need to
Yeah.
have tangible things that I'm creating. So I feel like I'm doing a good job at life.
Yeah.
So then once you get that root cause, then you get to go and nurture the idea of like, I'm worthy just because I was born. It's not because of anything I produce. Anything I produce or any goodness is just to fuel my heart and my soul and put sprinkles on my Sunday. But our patterning and what we attract comes from the root or it continues to repeat itself from the root versus like, I just keep picking the wrong dudes or something along those lines, but that you keep picking the wrong dude because of a root issue cause.
Interesting.
Yes. So it's like, I learned it in a business, like personal development seminar thing. And I've used it over and over and over again. Even on days where I just feel like unsettled, I'll be like, why? Why do you feel unsettled? And it usually gets down to the point of I'm not giving myself grace. I'm not giving myself compassion. I'm being really, really hard on myself. And if all else fails, if all my tools fail, I don't know why this hits so well, but I always tell myself, you're doing a good job. And all of my anxiety dissipates just from that one silly little thing.
Hmm.
I tell myself all day, every day, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. But when I just say, you're doing a good job, it like
That's good. That's a
makes me
great.
feel,
I wish I had a phrase that put me at ease.
yeah, let's think of one. You want to
I'm
do the
going to
stuff?
the casino.
Let's do a 7Y. You want to come up with something for a 7Y? 7Ys?
Ugh. If I have to,
Don't have to do anything. You got free will. Sometimes it's fun.
how about like a surface level one? I don't want to get too deep.
Okay. Um, I was gonna say, why do you go to the casino? But I don't want to go there and ruin it for you.
Don't take that away from me. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let that go.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I did. Okay, this is squirrel brain total 180. I did DM Red Bull.
And
And I said, hey, Red Bull, we've got a really funny podcast. And I think this could be a great addition to your already genius marketing. You know, you like stroke the ego a little bit, give them
yeah,
their kudos because they are amazing. And then you give them a little tidbit of like, you've never sponsored a podcast before.
right.
And so we'll, keep tagging them in on the old,
Love that.
yeah,
We'll see what comes about.
yeah.
I like that quite a bit.
I see it very clearly. When that happens, things are usually happening,
Hmm.
you know?
Now I'm trying to think of something to do with 7.
We can even do it first thing. I'll put it on the show sheet to do first thing next time too.
Yeah, I gotta come up with this carefully because I don't want to accidentally dig into an area that I'm not willing to turn the lights on to yet.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
Hell, how long have we been doing this pod? For a long time, and this is the first time that I've opened up about one of the biggest things in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah. In other news, we did somatic breath work, and one of my clients requested to do somatic breath work.
Yeah.
And it's randomly it's 5 dudes in a recovery center, which is I love working with dudes. They're like so fantastic.
Yuck.
And yuck.
Oh, sorry, that just came out. My bad.
So- unless you're a single dad.
Oh, God bless him.
Yep.
I'd do a group with 5 single dads
Right?
for sure.
I bet he actually runs a support group for single dads.
Of course he does. He's freaking amazing, I bet.
Yes. Giving back pain into purpose.
For sure.
This somatic breathwork was so great today. And everybody afterwards, they were all so happy and joyous and like vulnerable and they shared different stuff. And I'm like, God, this is so good. Let's turn all of our dudes into raging alcoholic drug addicts, have them get sober, and the world will totally change.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
It's a path.
I make it very, very clear to them, like you have a gigantic purpose on this planet to learn how to be vulnerable and show other men how to do the same thing so you can be your utmost powerful.
Yeah. Well, I love that they're doing it in front of other dudes too.
Exactly. Solidarity in
I like the shift that's happening with what it means to be a man and what masculinity is. And don't get me wrong, I know I'm a tough critic on the guys, but I also think like, men are obviously important. I just think that they can be better and like women can be better too. We do dumb shit a lot and it's just like I like to see more out there in shows and TV and media and just in general about how they're opening up about things that are sensitive topics and they're sharing things that are sensitive and they're talking about stuff that normally men didn't talk about publicly, like battles with like weight and body image and like stuff like that. I think that we need to normalize that for our young men coming up and teach them that it's okay to have emotions and to talk about them
Mm-hmm.
and to not want to do the things that traditional, masculine activities, like if it's not your vibe, like it's okay
Mm-hmm.
to do something else. It's okay to be an artistic man. It's okay to be a dude cheerleader.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're gay. If you're
Right.
gay, who cares? Like
Mm-hmm.
it just you don't have to think about what are people going to think about me if this is something that I love to do or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I like what's happening in that way that's happening and I'm seeing around me. But
Just letting everybody like coexist in their own beautiful world.
yeah, and not to be like bothered by somebody else's preference. We're all
Right.
different, so why do you expect everybody to like the same stuff
Right.
as you
It's
or
wild.
behave in the same way as you or have the same beliefs as you? You have to hold space for other people to live their own goddamn lives because it's like,
Yes.
you know, this is the whole point
Right.
here is to like do things that make you happy and
Yes.
to find your joy.
Totally.
And so you think somebody else should just not do that because it conflicts with what you think is right? Like who the
Crazy.
fuck are you to say? Why are
Exactly.
you more important than them?
100%.
You know?
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Okay, we're dancing for the people that are just listening. For the
I,
farmers doing the audio
I,
only.
I was even breaking it down just a tad bit. But like we're all freaking so divinely made to be different.
Mm-hmm.
If we're all these fucking lemmings, it's gonna be real boring. So I'm making my personal stand today here on August 28th to always be my most authentic, happy self.
That's very powerful. Cheers. I will try to do that as well.
All right. That's all one can ask.
Red Bull, call us.
We love you.
I think it could be something really special.
It could be. You don't even know how special it could be. I'll make you feel so special.
Make you feel good, baby. You will receive my love and you will like it.
That was the best part of last episode.
God, the Craigslist story had me like I couldn't.
Last thing, he wasn't a landscaper, he was a tree trimmer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Bet he wanted to trim your bushes.
He never advanced those things.
Okay.
Just wanted to take a walk.
Just look like in Bridesmaids. You want to take a walk later? I can't. I can't.
I missed that part. Which one was? Where was that?
When they're at the engagement party and that guy's like with the turtleneck and the blazer, he's like, take a walk later?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. Is this your fella?
I would climb him like a tree.
Oh God.
All right. Episode 1, season 2 in the books.
We did it.
We did it. I don't know if people are gonna be like, this is a depressing podcast.
This is a sad podcast. I don't like it anymore.
Turn off.
We won't be sad all the time, but sometimes you got to be sad.
Yep, you gotta release it so you can bring in the goodness, baby. There's more goodness this season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye. Love you.
Okay, peace out.